okay, so I need to learn how to downlight side air. I need
Yeah.
to know these combos for my character. He's been looking outward and learning, okay, how am I going to play against this person? What does this person tend to do? So I think that's really cool, and I think that's the reason he's been able to get this far.
Ephi.
Stop. Do you have to make that joke every time? God, you're the worst.
Every time. We are going to be going into it. It's going to be Reason Ephi versus Fable Esports' Wrenched. And as you said, Ephi is going to be on this hammer. It's going to be on the Sentinel hammer and Qatar's in his hand.
Qatar's not a surprise either. That was one of the other things that he said. He's been practicing with Daiku, looking at Qatar's in terms of edge guards, and Mini copying Qatar's for the neutral game as well.
The speed dodge recovery into an immediate dare from Ephi. This is hammer play you do not see. Generally speaking, hammer will play a little bit slower. You'll see a lot of spacing with side airs and side lights, but Ephi is going to be utilizing that speed dodge, the chase dodge after his hits to keep that momentum going.
And with this pick from Sentinel, the fact that he's been focusing on a lot of secret hammer tech and Qatar's as well, there's going to be a lot of flow to his play between weapons. I don't think he's necessarily going to have to fish with hammer for kills or fish with Qatar's for damage or anything like that. I think there's going to be a great flow to the way he's able to play, and no matter what weapon he's stuck on in the moment, he's going to be able to convert into kills or into damage.
Well, that is going to be to his advantage, as you were saying, as Wrenched has been studying his opponents. If he was studying Ephi, likely his information is going to be a little bit outdated. Ephi, we have not seen him on this Sentinel. It was generally the side play that we saw come out of Ephi, but Wrenched is going to have to be able to adapt on the fly against the Sentinel play.
That was great spacing on that down signature coming out of Wrenched. I thought for sure that Wrenched had that. Ephi going through another unarmed side signature. Wrenched sticking on the wall. Ephi playing very carefully.
Oh,
this is what we talked about.
He dodged
Ephi
through, but the neutral light, 5-frame startup. Yeah, on the neutral light from Ephi. Stomp side air, will kill. Clears the board, sticking with a hammer.
And that's what we were talking about. You saw Ephi playing a lot quicker earlier with the speed dodges, chasing after his opponent. But when Wrench wanted to sit on the wall, Ephi's just going to stay on the platform and say, all right, I can do this. That's fine. I will match your pace. I will do whatever you're doing, and I'll do it better.
Wrench forced to get back up on stage. It's going to be a falling nair on top of Ephi to clear the board, but Wrench doesn't even want the bow. Immediately disarms himself. If no weapon spawned, he would have been going unarmed against Ephi. He's unarmed.
I'm curious as to how deep Wrench's research actually went. Oh, nice work!
Strength.
Gets the side air, doesn't end up picking up the nair. Floating, trying to get the down air. Ephi ends up picking him up with the down light.
Neutral light into downlights from Wrench are building so much damage onto Ephi. Side stick thrown at Ephi, able to space it out. Punish with a side light of his own. Side stick again from Wrench. Wants this kill onto Ephi. Oh, Wrench tried to punish. You saw him jump up with that neutral stick of Ephi. Wanted to slap him with that side air. Disarm, throws out the down stick. Ephi not able to hit. Wrench
oh my gosh,
so many sigs.
He needs to relax with all of these signatures. The unarmed downlight into the side air coming out of Ephi. You see him speed dodging forward, backing up just a little bit. He has the hammer. The kill potential is side air, but infinite right now for Ephi.
Could be a side air, could be a recovery. No, Ephi goes up, expects Wrench to go down. Downlight into a side air will be the kill. Wrench is taken down. No weapons on the board. Ephi sticking with his hammer.
And it's interesting because we've seen a lot of hammer players drop the downlight into the side air. They've almost somewhat avoided it as of late after that kind of patch from hell that sort of took away a lot of true combos for people or made that window a lot smaller.
Yeah, it was a lot harder to get that follow-up, but it is on land, so the less of a lag that Ephi's going to have will be to his advantage to hit that timing. Wrench needs this kill off of Ephi, though. He needs to get back up. We've seen him throw out quite a few sigs. No neutral sigs, actually, from his Qatar play. Side air will kill with the bounce off of the soft platform.
Even though Ephi's been getting the better of Wrench so far, it's still incredibly close as both players are now on their last stock 4 minutes into this game. We saw some serious DPS, though, coming out of Wrench. Some great dodge reads. Neutral light into the nair coming out of Ephi. Side signature getting punished with a side air from Wrench. Into the neutral light, into the down light.
Wrench is hitting that neutral light down light. I'm pretty sure that's not a true combo, but Ephi just not recognizing it. Is it really?
I think it is.
Wow. What? Qatar's. Falling nair from Wrench. Side stick connects onto Ephi. He was trying to punish with his neutral light, just raw trade, but ends up going the wrong direction. Off stage play from both players. Ephi does get the touch, but he hasn't touched the platform in quite a while. Has to get back up. There it is. Not going to get the wall slip. Side stick thrown out, but Ephi able to go through the neutral light, this time in the correct direction.
And Wrench is still going with those side signatures, just throwing them out like candy. He's taken so much punishment from that, and now that Ephi has a hammer, he needs to be very, very careful.
Throws
on
away the bow,
every
doesn't
move he
even
makes.
want it. He would rather be unarmed against Ephi than go with the bow. Side stick thrown out, Ephi avoids it.
Ephi playing very, very carefully. You're seeing him stay on the main platform. He wants to maintain stage control.
Pop-up side air.
Wrench also being very careful on how he initiates onto Ephi.
He committed with that recovery, but Ephi is in the spot dodge.
You saw Ephi was trying to go for
We're
a side
so
air.
close to death.
Wrench
The
is
recovery!
still unarmed.
That was so close. I don't know if you, I'm looking at the screen here, but just over it, I can see the entire audience, and I was just watching a couple of them just like wince every time. They were so close. Both of them one hit away from death.
What?
Yo, Coach Cameraman coming
Wrenched was so just unarmed. He was extremely unarmed for such a long time.
He wanted to be unarmed instead of use a bow against a hammer.
How did he do that? Like, I legitimately don't understand how he was able to do that. That was incredible.
I mean, that's Wrench's playstyle, though. It's recognition of his opponent's positioning. You might have heard it. We are going to see Ephi swap over to the Mirage. But again, Wrench with the recognition of his opponent and just out-positioning him so that he can use that unarmed play against the hammer of Ephi.
It's gonna be the secret hammer tech failing Ephi so far. He's gonna have to take that back to the lab, maybe work on it a little bit more. Maybe we'll see that in July in the BCS SummerSlam, or we're not gonna probably see it anymore from him today. We are seeing this Mirage switch, which is back. That's back to kind of vintage Ephi.
Well, that's the thing is he had the hammer plays. We saw some of those big bursts, but he just might not have worked on his neutral game, his consistent play from his hammer for it to be the critical thing. But we are going to get into it. You can hear it in the background. It's going to be Ephi and Wrenched. Game 2, Ephi not able to pick up a weapon just yet. There's the spear pickup.
Now, Wrench was doing some serious guitar stringing onto Ephi, really waiting for those dodges and then just completely punishing.
Falling there's ground
Oh,
pound.
no, this could be a very
Ephi
early
can't touch.
stock.
Wrenched with the first stock, next to no damage on him. He's on an Ember. That is a very squishy character, but it doesn't matter if you don't get hit.
And this could be Ephi losing his cool. This could be the end of the 0% chance that Ephi will lose Dream.
Ground pound.
Because that is a very rough start.
Very tight hitbox on that bow ground pound.
Keep in mind, only winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are best of 5. So this is a best of 3, and Wrenched is up 1 game to 0.
Saw the neutral light into the nair. There's the reverse nair from Ephi. Trying to get Wrenched off stage. But Wrenched immediately back on stage for that neutral light down light.
And Wrenched has now basically lapped Ephi.
Oh, side light into the down light. Not able to hit the down light. There's the dare. Can't get the side air. Going for that recovery hit. Forward down light. He's getting hits every now and then, but he's not getting the big strings that he's likely looking for with his scythe play.
That's what we used to see from Ephi. Wrenched is getting the strings on his guitars that Ephi wants on his scythe right now. But he does have the spear in hand. We'll likely see a down signature coming in, or we may just see the standard recovery or a downlight into a side air.
Oh,
anything like that.
side stick from Wrenched.
Oh no, and Ephi looking all but lost right now. Wrenched with 3 stocks to his name. Ephi with his final stock. This is tournament stock for Ephi right now. This is in the losers bracket.
Guitar play from Wrenched. Down there into sidelight into neutral light, sidelight into neutral light into downlight. There's another sidelight into a neutral light from Wrenched. He's getting so many big hits onto Ephi, and Ephi has not been able to find the reply. Opportunity here. Wrenched did not get the touch. That's going to be the stock. No 3 stock.
He almost got that
stock.
touch. He was devilishly close to getting that touch that might have kept him alive. He gets the unarmed recovery, and that didn't quite kill Ephi with the side signature. I'm surprised that didn't kill Ephi's final stock, and his final chance in this tournament is winding down in this moment. The side air from Wrenched.
Dodges past, is able to get back up, but he is very close to death as Wrenched just taking his first ticks of damage on his second stock. Dodges through the side light, neutral light, no follow-up. Was trying to get the dodge read on a Wrench, but it's the neutral sig from Wrench to take down Reason Ephi. Well played. Fable Esports holds on. Wrenched will continue.
Now we have 3 EU members, correct?
Yes.
Now we are
Down to
down